Good morning and welcome to 7x4x4. We are at the launch of the new 2020 Toyota Hilux upgrade or update. They officially call it the new grade, but to us it's just a update. We are in the new Legend. The Legend is now the top of the range. There will no longer be a Legend X. The Legend is now a fixed full-time model. So most importantly, this is not just a facelift. There is some under the skin upgrades as well. Most importantly, for the 2.8 automatic model, as with the manual, the power has been bumped to 150 kilowatts, but the torque for the automatic has been bumped to 500. The manual will stay the same as with previous models. So the power upgrade for the 2.8 GD6 diesel comes courtesy of a new turbo, and to support that, because you can't just slap a big turbo on, there are new piston rings, new cooling. On the automatic there is a new balance shaft just to even things out a bit and smooth it out, and it makes a big difference. We've got a Legend 50 as our lead car, and this car is definitely a bit more competent. They've fiddled with the traction control as well. It kicks in a bit earlier, which will, when you're off-roading, makes a big difference. You can just use a little bit less revs to get the traction control to kick in to help you climb out of an obstacle. So with the upgrade comes a change in the lineup as well. The SRX has fallen away and has merged with the Raider model, and that has happened to give SRX models a bit of an upgrade towards the Raider model, and just give them a bit more features. There's a new infotainment system which is now standard on all models, which comes with Android Auto. The Legend, the new top of range model, comes with a 9-speaker JBL system. Changes have been made to the suspension as well. We recently test drove the Legend 50, and this is definitely a bit softer in the back, which is a good thing. That was one of my complaints for the Legend 50, was that the rear leaf springs were just a bit too hard if there's no load in the back. So this will definitely be an easier vehicle to live with on a day-to-day basis when you're not off-roading. So while we're waiting for the cars to go up, some other additions to the infotainment system: Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. I mean, it is 2020 after all. It doesn't sound important until you use it. It makes a big difference to the usability and day-to-day life of a car. Exterior, pretty much by the looks of it, every panel is different or something has been added. New grille, new headlights. The Legend model gets 2 new colors: Onyx Bronze and a Pearl White, which is a first for Hilux. I'd be excited to see what that looks like. In addition to the Legend, on the exterior is very nice looking over fenders. They're not what you would call wide over fenders. They just merely add a bit of visual appeal to the outside. New wheel design as well for the Legend.
Ons nou is daar 'n groot gat aan die linkerkant van die pad, so hou net ver regs vir my.
That was our instructor for the day. He is the lead instructor at Toyota Gazoo Racing. Definitely knows his stuff. Because obviously this is not about doing it fast, it's about doing it safely. It's important to note that this is not our full review. We will hopefully be getting the car somewhere in the next few weeks. This is purely a first drive and first impressions. These vehicles are fitted with the new RS package, which is rolling shutter. Unfortunately, it's not Rally Sport or something like that, which is an optional extra on the Legend pack, which includes an electronic load bin cover, roller shutter, which I think is quite a nice feature. It's not something we've really seen in our market, especially not from the manufacturers themselves. So we finally reached an obstacle that I think is worthy of your time, a very steep, loose, rocky ascent. And I think this is where the upgraded power, or the increase in power rather, combined with this automatic gearbox, this car should come into its own here, and we should see a difference, along with the changes to the traction control, and hopefully we don't have any serious problems. So that was quite impressive. Diff lock on, low range, zero, absolutely zero wheel spin. Traction control didn't even kick in at all. Just shows you what you can do if you just modulate the throttle correctly. This is not running very aggressive tires. It's all terrains, but with a slight highway balance. And there we have it. A short but sweet first drive. As I mentioned before, this is not our review, that will be coming. This is just like a bit of a teaser. But we want to know, where do you want to see us test this vehicle? Obviously we've now had like a bit of rockiness and gravel. Do you want us to take it to sand perhaps? Atlantis, Outback Part, something like that. The Legend 50 we took to the sand. It would be nice to see how the extra power compares in the sand. But yeah, let us know, please. Comment below what you would like to see, what you would like to know about the vehicle when we review it. Post some questions. So if you would like to see more of these first impressions or first drives and then a full review, comment below, like the video, subscribe to our channel. We are going to be doing a lot more of the digital content. Subscribe to our newsletter. It's quite important to us that we get all the news to you that we possibly can. So from everyone here at SF4x4, we hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for the next video.